This is the second video of this series. We're going to go ahead and continue. Music will fade out. There we go. Stop. Okay. Now we're working on this state menu, this GUI menu. And I have these three buttons for the start menu. And I was just in the process of moving these 3D texts so they actually look like they're in the middle. Play button, move that up a little bit too. Let's just keep this consistent. Best way is to have it right up against the front of the box. So that is at minus 0.5. Yeah, because it's actually half the size of the box. Duh. All right. Minus 0.5 and minus 0.5. So now that all of these are right at the front, perfect. Great. All right, now I have a start menu, and I'm going to go fast because I want to build all of these within 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. So this one is options button, and call this options. This one, this cube is what? Continue button. I'm being careful with this naming because we'll be accessing those names via script. Continue. Great. 3 buttons. And then it needs a title. So we'll make one more. I'm going to copy this text, put it underneath the start menu, and call this start menu. Oops. And you could call this the name of your game, you know, like my game's name is Streamfall Super secret title, not really, but start menu. Okay, and then make it a little bigger. Okay, you can change the size of this to test it out. But actually, eventually, what we're going to be doing is making each and every one of these buttons their positioning and their size based off of the actual size of your screen. It's going to be dynamic. It's going to be great. We'll call this the menu title. Okay. All right, now the start menu is finished. I'm going to create this, or duplicate this, all of these buttons, and drag them into the options menu. Ta-da. And then turn this guy off. Deactivate. Okay, now we're in the options menu, so I'm going to activate that. And then rename these. Options menu has what? It has an audio, a video, and a difficulty. With a, it says audio. This is the options menu. Player doesn't need to know that it's a menu, do they? Just call it options. Then we have video and difficulty. Not necessarily in that order. This is a video button. Video button with a title of video. Okay, options, audio, difficulty, video. All right. Duplicate this again. Oh, no. One thing that's different about this menu is that we actually need to offset the positions off to the bit to the right, and actually give us a back button. Let's see, how do I do this very precisely? I think the answer is that I'm just not going to do it precisely right now. And that's okay. Okay, good. And then I'm going to create, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this audio button. increase the scale on Y to 2. And take this out. This back to 1. Put it back in. Call this the back button. Then, okay. I don't know. These texts, these 3D texts actually look a little bit too soft and grainy. You know, you can change that as you wish, whatever you want to do. Okay, so then we have a back button as well. And this back button is actually not going to be specific to a particular menu. It's just going to be kind of floating off to the side. Because in some menus, it'll be repeated, basically. Alright, so then now we need to make an audio menu state that's particular to this options menu. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and create. This is actually a sub menu, right? So audio menu, that's what I need. Alright, turn this off, deactivate, duplicate these, put them under, oh, you know what? We don't need to duplicate those, because the audio menu is going to have different stuff. We do need the menu title for this, so let's copy that from another one, activate it. This is audio. Okay, audio. That might be too big. Let's try it out. Alright, but now the next thing I want to do is actually create these sliders. And these are going to change. I'm almost positive these are going to change. But this is a mock-up. And it's just perfectly acceptable to change things when you're making a mock-up. These don't take very long. And I'm actually going to create a handle now. Let's see. So it's in there. I'm almost sure I'm going to have to rearrange this. Put that inside of this other one. And then change the size. Get a little tall. Great. That's what we want. Alright. Now again, this can be changed for more dramatic effect. And in fact, I want to make sure now that this. Let's see here. I want to make sure that the actual handle is wider than the bar, because what we're worried about touching is not this slider. In fact, you could probably turn the box collider off. We're worried about clicking on the slider itself. Let's go ahead and call this slider. And it needs a title. So I'm going to grab this title and put it on top of the slider. Call this master. Activate it. Actually, yeah, I think this is going to work fine. 1, 2. I think there were 3 that we're worried about. No, there's actually 4. Who knows, though? May use some and not others. Probably ought to be more precise in the positioning. Oops. Yeah, I think I need to turn. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff within the audio menu, and then menu title I'm going to shrink and put in the middle of the menu itself. And then, Oh, and that means that this video is over, so I'll see you again shortly.